Hey, what's happening, YouTube people out there, or whatever kind of people you are? We got Paulie Wallnutz on the sound machine over there. What's up, Paulie? It's MusicTherapyLaz here, wearing my bearded Johnny Beane t-shirt in orange. And we've got Maximus in the cage. You guys see him up there? He's up there. He's moving around, right. Let me see. How do I do this? Right there. He's out here. We're out on the patio today. That's right, because can't be doing this Dremel stuff. Check this thing out. I could be a dentist if I want to be. Yeah, we're gonna do the final reflector on the EVH Frankie. I got that pedal show mug with some Colombian coffee. Colombian for the coffee. Of course. What are you drinking, Paulie? It's already noon. Or 12:30
a little,
there.
yeah, just some Lipton iced tea.
Lipton. Is it the powder kind with the lemon style, or what kind? Man, I used
Yeah,
to
it
love
is.
that when I was a kid. We used to drink that stuff like that, and club crackers with peanut butter and jelly, and we'd watch like Doctor Who or whatever TV show was on. That was our favorite in the Sunday early mornings. Got my chuyo on, my Peruvian chuyo, because I don't know why. Probably don't need to wear it. Typically, I'd wear this because Maximus would be chewing up my headphones, but I got him caged. I got the beast caged right there. Well, let's say hi to everybody. It's a guitar. No, it's not the guitar gear. Yeah, it's the Guitar Mod Squad show. Is that what it is? Too early. We were up late last night watching. Guess what movie we're watching? I'll just give you a hint. I'm on top of the world. I'm the greatest person on the boat. Anyway, Titanic.
Cliffhanger ending, huh?
Yeah, like you didn't know that was gonna happen, right?
What are the chances?
Yeah, but throwing the diamond into the ocean, come on, man. I mean, I get that the old lady had her heart, and all that in it. But why wouldn't she share that with those guys that spent hundreds and thousands of dollars probably doing that whole, like, digging up the Titanic thing, looking for it? She could have helped them out. Exactly. I mean, she could have done them a solid, and give them a little,
Yeah.
But she
All right,
just tossed it.
so what are we getting into today, Laz?
Well, what are we getting into? We got a whole hour to do this, so we got plenty of time to blow. So, do you wanna do the honors and read off the folks in the chat, or should I?
I don't even have
You
that
can't
option
see it.
here.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
got it on
exactly.
my phone. Otherwise, how would I? Well, I can see it here, but you can do it. Yeah. Are you using your phone? What are you using for a camera?
My tablet.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have several devices open at once. That's the only way to do this.
I
But
mean, I'm watching it on my TV, but
oh, awesome.
I'm live with you. There's a little bit of a delay, so
Of course. Yeah.
from the
All
TV
right.
to the live stream.
Well, let's say hello first off. And I hear a little bit of an echo. Let me know if anyone else hears it, but it might be because your TV's on. But do you have the volume on that too?
Yeah, just loaded.
Probably. There you go. So we got BC Rich 581 questioning me. Dremel. I find that takes way too long when I've started dismembering my victims. Yeah, well, some people enjoy that, process. So I always go with the classic rechargeable Sawzall and some lime. Yeah, little salt with that too, BC Rich. Anyway, what are we talking about? The same thing. We're talking about reflectors here. Yeah, this is the final one.
Again, it's been a long journey.
It's been a long journey, but this is not something that you'd want to rush. I don't know about you. And then and then the other thing I posted up into the comments section, or I guess the description really, was should I go further? There's other things that could be done on this guitar to make it more like the Frankie. Continue like the wear on it. Like the back doesn't have the same wear, doesn't have the same holes everywhere like it would have the tablet holes and all that stuff, right? So should I continue with the mods and go completely, Eddie Van Halen on this thing?
Put that up in the
go
poll.
medieval on this thing.
Put a poll up in the chat.
I don't know if I can. I don't know how to do that. So Johnny Beane has all this extra stuff because he's got way more subscribers than I do. I don't even have 500, so I appreciate every single one of you that's out there, obviously, but you know, there's a certain number that you have to hit to be able to do some things. They don't allow you until you're, I guess, whatever they
You
consider
have to unlock them.
big time. I don't know. You know how that all started, right?
No.
Remember back when they had that? I think it was in Europe, somewhere in Sweden or somewhere, where they had that massacre at some camp, and the killer or whoever were the killers put it up live, you know, or something like that. And because of that, they said, okay, they're not going to allow people to just post certain things like going live or doing this and that unless you have a certain number of hours or if you have a certain level of like subscribership, whatever you want to call that. So something like that. And then they start doing this thing. That was the excuse. And then they start doing this thing. Well, to be able to start collecting on any monetization, you have to hit 1,000 subs or more. But like the monetization is like, you know, you have to be hitting like really big numbers on your videos consistently to like make any money off of actual YouTube. I think most people make money off of their affiliation in donorship. Like, you know, Johnny Beane does his executive producer thing, and you know, you have all that stuff. So let's get back
It's
to
a
the roll call. You want to
yeah.
say something about that? Go ahead.
No, no. Go ahead.
Hmm. So back to roll call. We got BC Rich 581 first in, Megatod just laughing as usual. It's a hilarious Sunday morning. And then who else we got? We got William De Silva is in. He says, haha, nice.
Up,
We
Will.
got Megatod 707 again saying, hope you and everyone is doing well. Leo Safko is saying, happy Sunday, y'all. Right
Uncle
on, man.
Leo.
Uncle Leo, what's happening? Leo's a cool dude. You got to come on the show sometime, Leo, and show off some of your stuff because I know you got some cool stuff. We got James G in the house saying, hey to Leo. Hobo Roadie won something. Dude, where do you live? Don't you live like far away? or am I mixing you up with a different Roadie? I think maybe
Hmm.
Roadie's Jam Cave is further away. One of you guys, I think it was Hobo Roadie, who won the Where is Frankenvan question. Where was the high school I went to for half a year in
Hmm.
California after moving back to California from Colorado? It was Aragon High School in San Mateo. That's right. We used to hang out on the rail there and smoke. That was the thing. We weren't 18, but they still let us smoke. Isn't that weird? Hey Mao, he says. I think he means hey Mao, hey man, hey
Hey now.
y'all, hey now. Oh hey Mao. Okay, hey mama papa mama mama. What's up, Charles? Rhodey's Jam Cave is here too. So Rhodey, which one of you road dudes? Rhodey's Jam Cave. Which one of you is in Australia? Let me know in the chat. William De Silva. Did I already say hi to him? I don't know. I don't think so. Sean Hockey also here. Right on. Awesome. And I think James G. We already said hi. Deja Voodoo. What's up, dude? Yeah, Norway, Young Labor Party Island Camp. That's right. It was in Norway. Yeah, man. They're in a bad zone right now. Not to laugh at any of that stuff. Yeah, lime in the coconut. Lime does keep down the flies. Okay. I like a little lime on the coconut. Anyway, it makes it
Yeah, I
all
think you
right.
guys are talking about two different things, bro.
I think so.
Yeah, big time.
Rhodey says it wasn't him. No, I know Hobo Rhodey won the thing, but he won some strings or whatever. Or tell me what you want. I've got. I can get you a pack of strings and a bunch of cool picks. Send you a few picks. I bought a big box of Dava picks, so I got like this big container of Dava picks. And PJ Kobe, for example, sent me back the string tree, the Graphtech string tree. He didn't want to use it. He said that it would make the screw hole bigger, and he didn't want to change that. So he sent it back to me, and then I said, "Oh, what do you want instead?" And he's like, he really likes these Dava picks. So I sent them like 12 or 13 of those, and then one more EVH pick because at Guitar Center, when we were at Guitar Center with Johnny Beane, you saw that, right? Did you hear about what happened?
Hobo Rhodey said he's from Southern Oregon.
All right, email me, dude. If you haven't already sent me an email with your address and where you want me to send it to. I don't know. Did you ever win a prize? Maybe you've already won a prize and I have your info, but If not, you can check in the description. My email is there, or you can Instagram me or Facebook message me or whatever. You can put it up right here for everyone to see where you live. I wouldn't suggest that.
Yeah,
Bad idea.
the police might be digging up your backyard because you
Yeah,
left so many clues about your flies
exactly,
situation.
man. So you gave up using picks a while ago. Interesting. I remember back when I was in my 20s and first picked up a guitar, just messing around on one. I had
Hey,
read, and I
Holly.
used to read all these magazines and all this stuff, and I remember hearing about, hey, Holly Lewis, what's up?
Holly Lewis,
Holly.
author of Tinkerman.
Tinkerman. Oh, Holly, I got to order one of those from you. Dang. I keep
She
forgetting.
has
All right,
and she
Holly, if you want to email me the link to that or send that link, I'll put it into the chat here.
she also
But
has
yeah.
Tinker mugs, coffee mugs, there's a whole collection of them.
Yeah, just
They're
email
really good.
me, shoot me your contact info on how to, what page. Do you have a page or something where we can just go and order that? Or just put it into the comments, here. You can just put it in here if it's not a link, but if it's a link, then email me.
Just send Laz a message on Messenger.
If I was more organized. Well, it's not that I'm not organized, it's just I've got a lot of things going on. We did get the painting done in the room, and it looks great. The new gray is very cool. It's not as dark as like a battleship gray, like a 5150 kind of look, but it's not far off from that. It's interesting because it was a color my wife picked for the kitchen, but I got a flat for the and I wanted to test it out and see how she liked it. So I used that same color in the studio room. And today my intern Nick is coming back. Oh, Hobo Roadie used to live here. And he's going to help me put up the crown molding. And then I just have to put some caulking around some areas of the tiles where it kind of shows through. The one thing I'm kind of regretting the style of how I did the ceiling is that it's really not it's kind of, it's kind of dangerous in the sense if there's a fire, because it's not really the most fireproof stuff, but I did use a fire block foam in between these like plastic like drop ceiling style kind of tiles. And almost everything I've read online about these kinds of ceiling tiles that people use, none of them are flame proof. They're all like totally freaking flammable like crazy. So at least I use that flame block stuff inside the in between the styrofoam kind of exterior, sheeting that's like 2 inches thick. I have some of it right here actually, blocking the sun from being way too bright on us. You can see without this thing that's blocking right here, it'd be as bright as it is in that corner right there. Gotcha. Anyway, but yeah, so I put this stuff up because I was thinking I was gonna have to do it all alone, and I had to use light material, and I wasn't looking to completely soundproof it. I just wanted to sound deaden because I know I'm never going to be able to completely soundproof it. I mean, I could, but I'd have to build a room inside of a room, which is something I've done before. But the bottom line is that using this foam stuff is light, and it does work to sound deaden. And now with the fire retardant foam in between the tiles and that styrofoam, maybe there's some fire blockage. They never called me, Sean. So I gave the lady there at Guitar Center all my info, and they have a link to the video. If the police need to contact me or anyone, if they get lucky and they have enough of a description of those people that stole 2 Bose PA systems that were in a box. One was near the entrance, and one was like another 30 feet away from the entrance by where they have some of that PA stuff, just sitting in the box, just so easy, just grab and go. And I think that, post-COVID, they've not really had the same level of at the door front kind of security. Usually they have a table there, here's some hand sanitizer.
You gotta check like if you're bringing gear in, if you're taking gear out.
In the city, they have a desk and they have it right in front there, and that's exactly what they do.
Because you got an
Here,
entrance on one side, an exit on the other, and in between there's a table. Yeah,
exactly. At this store, because it's in such a good area, it
there's
was
no good
totally
area.
relaxed. It was
Yeah.
totally relaxed. And somebody obviously picked up on that and said, hey, we'll take advantage of this situation. And they did. So, each one of those Bose PA systems was worth $1,400, man. So that's a lot. Janice is in the house, but she's driving. So be careful, Janice, and use the voice to text like I do if you figured it out. Um, when thieves are getting prosecuted these days, this is what happens. What happens? He left it at that. Gee, Bushnoff, let us know. But yeah, if they catch them, I'm sure that this is not the only place that they've robbed, and so they'll probably end up catching them with a stash of a lot of stuff. And there's that big outlet mall right across the other side of the freeway there as well. And there are, lots of police crawling around the place. So they took a big chance. Like I was joking with Johnny Beane, though, maybe it wasn't a joke, is that maybe they even stole the car. Oh, they aren't getting prosecuted.
Well, they were.
Um,
They just hopped right in the van, right in front there. They didn't even care
they
what was
had the
going on.
sliding door and they threw
Yep.
one in, and the guy jumped in the car, and the gal, I think it was a woman and a man, a young guy and a woman. And they both were white. So it wasn't like, my wife was wondering, because in the city, you see a lot more, you know, crime of the other sort, where in Oakland in the city, you'll see more black crime on, these businesses. But I don't like to get into that whole discrimination thing. I was raised without a discriminating bone in my body. So thank God my family were, really, um, very open people, even back in the early 70s, late 60s. I remember we had friends that were of all different creeds and races and religions and whatnot. My mom was never, you know, never like that. So my dad neither. So yeah, it's crazy. Is it just me, or are things getting crazier out there? I don't think things are getting too crazy, to be honest. I think you're gonna, obviously, you guys. I mean, inflation's gonna hit. Jobs. Not everyone's got jobs. Right now. I'm lucky. I'm lucky, and I count my lucky stars every day. I'm very grateful for what I have. You know. Yeah. But I hope I never get ripped off. I mean, but it depends on where you're at. You could have monkeys hanging around in the trees. Who knows?
Yep. That's what
But
they need. They need to look at. They need new security.
yeah, yeah. So they got the license plate off the car, but I'm guessing that they might have had a fake license. They might have stolen a license plate off of another car and stuck it on. I mean, there's so many easy ways for thieves that try to pull off this stuff. You would think that they might be smart enough to at least do that, so that they don't get caught. I mean, who'd use their own car, to go steal something like that, where there's cameras and everything.
You'd be
But
surprised.
yeah, I think that equipment was better than what most punk bands would use, Hobo Roadie. I'm sure they're gonna sell that stuff, somewhere. They probably take it to a safe house. Like when we got robbed, when we lived in the Oakland Hills, we got robbed. They'll take it to a safe house. There's probably millions of dollars of gear there, and then they just ship it out to Nevada or wherever, and they sell it at they'll put it in a truck and drive it halfway across America, and then sell it somewhere else where there's no way they're going to be caught.
In
And
Jersey.
usually these are, yeah, in Jersey. I mean,
Yeah,
usually
falls
these
off the
kinds of
truck.
things are, there you go. Usually these kinds of organizations or crime, organizations, people like this that might be tweakers or whatever, they get some money and they just drop off the stuff too, and they get a pack of something or some money, and then they can continue their thievery out there because
Oh,
they're
that's
desperate
like
people.
when the Adam Jones Les Paul came out. Sweetwater had a full delivery stolen, like right there. So any they'll get it if they want it.
Yeah, and like G. Bushnoff is saying that people over there are not even checking, receipts at the front door anymore, and they should, because we're still being affected by this pandemic thing, and then we're going to have war escalating. I'm sure there's a lot of things to worry about. A lot of people are going to be more desperate because they don't have the money to buy gas even. So they're probably stealing stuff just so they can get to work. Hey, Sean Zimmerman's in the house too. What's up, dude? But the bottom line is that yeah, there's probably going to be an escalation to some degree of theft. So beware.
Yeah, Adam Jones. I don't know if that was the UPS thing, but I believe you might be right. But they still haven't found the guitars. They listed all the serial numbers, so this way, if they did turn up on the market, that pretty much nobody's going to buy them because you can't resell them. So
yeah.
So Laz, what did you say? We're almost 21 minutes in right now.
We got this one thing to do.
Yeah,
you know what?
We know.
Yeah, we can get started on it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because you gotta get used to see what you got. Let
me show you what I got.
Kind of tip you're gonna use to cut
Yeah,
that?
good question. You guys can kind of give me some tips on that.
Well, I think the instructions will tell you which one to use, Laz.
Instructions? Who reads instructions, Paulie?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm going to use this cardboard that came in the box, and you guys can kind of give me some tips along the way here. But I figured that
take the guitar out of your way. This way you got enough room. Yeah, I'm just saying, you're gonna be working with that Dremel. You don't want to hurt yourself.
You're right. I don't want to poke my eye out. All right, I got a blow dryer in case I want to heat up the plastic, so the sticker, so it might peel off a little easier. So that was the idea there. But yeah, I'm gonna use my phone, so I'm gonna not be able to see the chat or anything. So let me go ahead and remove the last chat that I saw up here, and then I don't have any mods in the house, so in case there's some weird stuff that goes on, should I create? Oh well, Janice is driving, but she could be a mod. But who wants to be a mod that I can trust? I can trust Sean. Sean, do you want to be a mod? Sean Zimmerman's been around for a long time.
What's up, Tony?
How's it going, Tony? Decades into the meth oxy prescription drug epidemic too. Yeah. That's why you got a lot of tweakers. The first amp that I ever owned was stolen by a tweaker when my brother Andrew was using it, and it wasn't really mine per se. It was like I found it at my grandparents' garage, and it was some guys. What's this stuff for? This red stuff? Polishing compound. Hey, you can polish stuff with this thing. All right, so hopefully inside this bigger box, because they didn't send any cutting kind of tool out of in here. Hopefully in the bigger box here, we've got some kind of a cutting tool, so I can cut that.
There's a thin tip.
A thin tip.
There's a thin tip that comes with it. It's in the box too, with the set that you bought. It comes with it.
Oh, okay. Let me see what you're talking about. One of these.
Yeah, I think it's the number 402. Yeah. Well, just go through them so this way you're using the right one, because you just want to initially just make the cut line where the crack is and then snap it.
That's what she said.
All
right. Yeah, I've never had a Dremel. Here we go. The races are off, and we're off, $90 worth of accessories. How about that? All kinds of crazy stuff in here. Should I unpackage all this stuff?
No. What if you want to return it? You can't return it now.
Why would I want to return it? I used to do plastic model building when I was a kid. I don't know if you do that. And that's another reason why I wanted to get a Dremel, because the next thing I want to build is my 69 RT Charger little model that I bought. And then I want to buy a Tomcat F14.
What's up, Zach Dong?
And I want to build that. I want to build a Tomcat F14. That'll be cool. I think. I like making things.
You like breaking things?
Making, breaking, whatever.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah. You got to get one of these. Do you have the laughter? You have the laughter track, don't you?
Mine's a little different than yours, I think.
I know. I have another one too. Where's my other one? This one's kind of funny. This one's got a really, yeah, that's like the chipmunk laugh. Oh my God, check this one out. Let me keep going. That's pretty funny. There we go. You got the cool cartoon sounds though.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there are instructions. Check it out.
Oh.
All right. Well, there's this thing right here. This thing looks like it's got like some kind of cutting thing on it. But I don't know. I think this is just a wheel for sanding. All right, so surface sanding. So I think the cutting wheel thing is just like what you were telling me, that there's a little one in here.
Yeah.
Let me pull this out. I thought it was gonna have like a circular kind of saw kind of a thing where you just go, like this.
I mean that big case that you got with all those tips, you might have something like that in there.
I don't see anything like that in here though. I see the polishing stuff, I see the sanding stuff, and then this is like a surface kind of grinding, sanding thing, and has this. Let me show you guys. So that's just sanding discs, right?
Yeah, it would be like one of those thin tips, like I said.
Yeah, I think you're right. And then there's a thin tip thing in here too, but it looks bigger, smaller. So there's a small one there, and then there's a bigger one here. I'm hoping this all fits into this machine, because what if this doesn't? Oops.
Oh, you didn't check if it was compatible with that?
I would assume.
I'm sure it'll work.
Yeah, they should all be compatible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bigger one. See? So there's this smaller tip one and a bigger tip one. This one's tiny and this one's bigger.
Probably the smallest one would be your best bet.
Think so? All right.
Start small.
Is this going to be noisy?
No, they're not that loud.
Let's try it. So I gotta go check my picture to see I got the correct. Let's see.
Make sure you got an air duster to blow that plastic out of there.
I got this baby right here ready to roll.
Yeah, I think that.
It's
yeah, that should
vacuum.
do it. I think that's big enough.
It's gonna suck it up instead of blow it. I mean, I could hook up the compressor that I have right there to suck it up, but to blow it. But all right, so let's see, how does this work? Connecto, listening hero, and then there you go. All right, so I gotta basically count over from here, from the edge. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they go over 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pretty much right to about here is where the one on the Frankie is. So it's not it's one over from the middle. Let me close this up. Close that up. All right. Let's see, how does this Dremel thing work? Not like that.
Yeah, there should be a small wrench in there, so you can tighten. So you can tighten that top part after you put the bin.
All right, got the wrench.
You got to use the wrench. You can't tighten it yet. You can't tighten it by hand. You got to lock it down.
All right.
It's like a little black wrench.
Yeah, I see the little black wrench, but it's just turning. So how do I lock it from turning?
There should be a little button.
Oh yeah,
underneath.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, I got it.
Push that in.
There we go. Very cool. Yep.
Hey, Laz, why don't you make your picture bigger and take me off the screen so this way I can see what you're doing.
That's a good idea. All right, so
that's better.
So this thing is.
Max is going nuts. He's like, I want help.
This doesn't seem to make sense. Oh no, okay, wait a minute. So this is coming right off.
Right. All right. So you got to you got to use that collar.
All right.
Then sit that in the collar. So it's just like a drill, how it closes in on the bit. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to use that wrench to lock it down.
Gotcha. But it's popping out. No, it's not working.
Patience, young Jedi.
Something's not right.
Instructions.
Damn instructions. Do I have to look at instructions? It says here, twist this thing. What's that?
You're gonna break the thing before you even use
Nah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, I
See,
think
because this has this tiny little tip right here, and it doesn't exactly fit in there.
Yeah, all of that stuff goes back on there. That's for
Yeah.
something different. Yeah, that's all
Must be.
safety stuff. Yep. So, are you holding in that little stainless button that's underneath the collar there?
Hold on. Well, I was. All right, let me go back to where it was when I first found it. It was like this. And when I push that button, it doesn't really go in very far. Okay, wait, I found a.
Yeah,
I found
exactly.
a,
So
oh,
when you,
there it is. I found a lock spot. Okay, there we go.
wow. Right, exactly, and
But
hold
see,
it. Right,
it still
hold
doesn't
it so
seem to.
put the bit in it, and then you can turn it, and it'll lock the bit in place. You feel it get tighter?
No, it's not working. I don't know what to tell you, but something ain't right.
I tried to tell him to push the button on the side, Will.
There is no button on the side. There's only the button on the top.
Put me
You know
back
what?
on screen,
Hold
and
on,
I'll show you.
let
Let
me
me show you.
unscrew this. All right. Should have read the instructions.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What are they for? You know.
I don't know.
So see it here on mine.
Yeah.
If I push this in,
Yeah, I got a button. Yeah.
then the bit opens and closes. Once it gets to a certain point, it locks, and you can't turn it anymore. That's when you use the wrench and lock it in.
Okay, but when I put the tip into here, okay, as I turn this thing, it just goes down over. Oops, what happened? So let me show you what I mean. Okay, let's go like this. So you guys
Yep.
can see this. So as this turns, see there's a little silver thing in there. As you turn this open, it's gonna be going up. As I turn it this way, it goes down toward that thing.
Right. It's like a drill bit. It's the collar. It locks it in.
But it's not. It's not making it smaller. So it's not making that thing smaller. I don't know what to tell you. See this thing right here?
I would look at the instructions.
This isn't making it smaller. So I got to look at the freaking instruction thing.
There you go. Tune in next week.
Yeah.
For part 14.
Yeah. Exactly. Look how much info they give you. I mean, this is way too much. Where's a quick start thing?
Well, you had to buy the super deluxe model,
right? No, this is like the cheapest one. This is the little. All right. The collet nut. Install the accessory. Oh. Charge it. Done that. Install accessory. Loosen the collet nut by pressing down the thingy. All right. Oh, I gotta loosen this. Nah. Oh, this is weird. Loosen that thing. Huh. Okay, we did that.
Laz is learning, guys.
The collet sits inside the collet nut and expands and contracts to release the but it doesn't look like it's expanding or releasing or anything. That's a wrong kind of thing that they have in here. Weird. Oh, now it's finally moved. I had to mess around with it, and now it loosened. Ah, there we go. All right now. Weird. Okay. All right, let me. get this out a little bit further. Now it's working.
Yeah, use a wrench to lock that in place.
Yeah. Okay. I have to wiggle it a little bit. That little
That's what she
collet thing.
said.
Ooh, check that out.
Don't start drilling teeth.
All right. Well,
Sean said it's Laz proof.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go and flatten this out, or it's gonna move around on me too much.
Hey Laz, I just sent you a picture on Messenger
Okay.
of a really detailed up close on that reflector break and the adhesive.
Let me check that out. Is that the actual Frankie? That's not the Frankie. That's somebody else's version.
Well, I mean, the
same.
The idea is there of what you want to do.
Yeah. So let me show you the picture I'm going to use.
Now, Laz, let me ask something. Have you asked anybody else that like does this on a regular basis, like how their procedure is? So this way,
no,
I don't think it should be like rocket science, just putting fucking reflectors on there.
Right? Hey, Rax Effects, what's up? Hey, I just posted up Holly Lewis's link there, so you guys should see it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
saw it
Holly,
just
for
come
sending
up.
that. Yeah. Blackjack Guitar says the cutting wheel would be a cleaner cut, Laz. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But do I have a cutting wheel? So what's the cutting wheel in here? That's the thing. The only thing I have that kind of resembles some kind of a wheel thing is this. So that looks like a sanding thing. Oh no, this is kind of like a cutting thing. Yeah, maybe I'll use that. All right, so now I got to put this on. Hold on a second. Gotta take that thing out. Yeah, I think the cutting wheel thing's the better way to go. Well, let me grab. I gotta grab my little mini screwdriver here. Oh, geez, why did they tighten this down so hard?
I think you need a bigger screwdriver, Laz.
Nah.
Longer one.
I have a mini one here somewhere. Hold on, I don't know where it is. I gotta hold this with this so I can get this off because they tightened it down so hard.
Oh God.
Hold on. You guys see what I'm doing, right?
Should I call the ambulance now?
Nah.
You need to get like one of those helping hands.
I need a tiny screwdriver. Here it is. I need that. It wasn't fitting in there. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, you bastard. Hold on, I need a different plier. Here's my other plier. I have like a locking pliers, but I don't know where they are right now. Why they would tighten this down so hard so you can't loosen it by hand real easily is beyond me. There we go. Got it. All right, got it. Yeah, I agree with Blackjack Guitar now. It'll be a lot cleaner and easier, cleaner cut and easier to do with this grinding wheel. Maximus is getting into the conversation. You guys hear him?
You should listen to him.
I have no idea what he's saying. That's the problem. Oh, shit. There we go. So I got that on nice and tight. Yeah, good. All right, let's put this back. It's a cool little kit. It's got all these little grinding things. Right? All right, let's take this one out. There's that little wrench. Here it is. There we go.
What are you going to try and cut it with the side of that wheel? That disc?
Yeah, this is a grinding disc. Yeah. I got glasses on, so I'm safe.
Should wear some gloves.
Nah. All right, we got to count over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here. So right here. think I might want to plug
Move
it
the
in.
camera. Move the camera down a
Oh
little,
yeah.
Laz.
Let me plug it in because I don't think this is fully charged up. All right, here we go. Sorry guys, can you see that?
Are you following the mark that you made in it?
Yeah. We're almost through. All right, I see the oh my god.
Right. So all right. So see what that. Yeah. All right. So stop. So peel that back like it's a Band-Aid and keep that adhesive part on there.
Exactly. There we go. This is why I bought this. Hold on, let me warm it up a little.
Tony said, "Don't cut the adhesives, Laz.
Don't cut the adhesive.
Don't cut the adhesive.
Oh, I'm not
You're
gonna
gonna
cut
need
the adhesive.
you need the back off the reflector, and then you have to peel the reflector off of the other part.
Right.
I would no. Hold on. I would. Oh, it's too late.
What? No, I took it off.
I was gonna say leave the reflector attached to the tape. Take the bottom part off, lay it down, and then peel that broken part of the reflector off, so you still have that adhesive where you want it. So you're not fumbling around trying to pick it apart and lay it on there correctly.
Oh, I think it'll be all right because part of what I want to do is actually go by the picture here and maybe kind of cut it out a little bit, with the scissors that I have. Kind of the rough shape of what it should look like, right? So I think it was Keith Campbell who sent me some pictures as well. See if I could find Keith's pictures. Oh, okay, no, not on there. He sent it somewhere else. This is a problem. I'm always trying to find where did they send the stuff. Johnny Beane said he'll jump in later, so look for that.
He's gonna jump off a chair.
Yeah, he's gonna jump off the bridge. Yeah, I don't know where he sent it. Let me see. I don't think he sent it there. Let's see. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, maybe an email. Let me go look in email. I'm going to put Keith. No. Dan, no. No, I'm not finding it. Anyway, well, I've got so many pictures of the back of that guitar now. It's like insane. But here's a good picture from the photo that I used for the show today. See how that looks? So there's the whole section over here that's missing. So I can just cut that away. So you think? So from about the second nib this way, it's pretty much all gone.
Nah, I wouldn't even do that.
No? Because then
no,
it's gonna.
I would lay it down, but don't push it onto the guitar surface.
Onto the guitar, yeah. Okay.
Right. So this way you got a little bit of slack to work with.
Let me clean some of this up.
Oh God.
Oh, and it's actually, look at the picture there. It's actually got some, broken away pieces in that one corner area. Do you see that?
Yep.
Oh, I left this thing running. So I actually need to cut that away too. And I think for that, I do want to use, so let's put this back on just temporarily. I do want to use that little Dremel tool, the other one.
The thin one.
Yeah. So I'll put down. There we go. Let's take them out. Where did I put that thing? Oh, I think I put it back in the big box.
Probably when you blew the the dust off of everything flew across the room.
I didn't do that yet there.
You got like a leaf blower there.
I do have a leaf blower in the back there. Oh. I do indeed have a leaf blower. All right, so here we go. This one.
Yeah. How many sets of those reflectors did you get?
Just this one set. I'm pretty confident in my hobby skills.
Oh yeah. You should do a show about it.
I'm a pretty detail-oriented kind of guy. And I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I just take my time, man. All right, so here we go. So we got to take off like this section
Sounds like you're giving a root canal.
Right? It does. Working with Dremel is fun. Maxim doesn't think so.
Paulie, does that sound familiar?
Are you working with dental technicians or something?
All right, rinse.
My sister is she's what do they call her? The person that makes the dental appliances. It's not as messy as I thought. I could have probably done this inside. But the studio room is like a freaking mess right now. Well, not a mess. Everything's in the middle of the room. Nothing's in place to do a show anyway. So I'm doing it out here before. There we go. Oh, this thing came off. So I won't peel this off until we stick it on the guitar, but that little section's ready to come off there like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that picture there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good. Looks good. All right, so let's grab the guitar. What do you guys think?
Yeah, get cleaned up. Make sure you got everything away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get this off.
Once you get used to that thing, you'll be swapping them out in no time.
Exactly.
But next time for like the project, when you do it, just have, find out what tips you're going to use. You know what I mean? Like,
sure, man.
It's like flawless. You could just go.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's a pretty neat kit. That's a nice kit that you got.
The tough part's going to be making that plastic look all old and moldy like, right? So that's going to be
well. I mean, with the Dremel, you got all of those sanding discs, so you could
that's true.
You could wear away those, pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like when you're detailing a guitar, like doing the relicing and all that stuff, those little, Dremel comes in handy. If you really want to be exact, that's you can't really do it by hand.
Yeah.
Unless you have patience and you're going to do it with an X-Acto knife and you're going to start doing all that stuff.
Yeah, that could take forever too, huh? Putting all my stuff away here properly. There we go.
So Holly, if you need any more dental work, I know a guy. He can take care of you.
It's always good to know a good dentist. Like having a good mechanic, it's the same thing, right? Having a good dentist. All right, so I'm going to leave this out in case I might want it for some more stuff, and we might do some grinding of that plasticky stuff. But let me go ahead and suck this up with the vacuum here. This might get noisy. That's in the Mr. Love's vacuum. Not. Here we go. Step 1 complete. Move this out of the way. Get all the instructions that I don't need. I don't need no instructions. Paulie's got all the good sounds. Are you like using your tab or whatever you're using? Click on. You got stuff downloaded. Those sound bites.
No, it's on a.
Bring you back in for a minute.
It's an app on the phone.
Just an app, yeah.
Yeah, it's a soundboard. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is it a free one or?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So let's go ahead and grind some of this now. Kidding. All right. So should I show you guys what I'm gonna do?
Leo said, "Laz don't need no stinking instructions."
No. All right. Should I go back to the guitar here?
Yeah.
There we go. Like that. Is that good?
Can you zoom in on it? I'm just asking.
Well, I'd have to
like
go
on the smaller. Yeah, there you go.
Like that. Like that. It's gonna go right here. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna do it like closer to you guys.
No,
But,
that's good.
That's all right. Or should I? I can go like this. Hold on. Yeah, I'll
Like
do
turn
it this
around.
way. Hold on. Yeah. The neck doesn't have to be laying on the table, right?
No.
There we go. That's cool. So it's gonna go like this. And I gotta look at the picture here. So the little hole right here is kind of lining up with the what looks like the second little row here. Something like about like that. But what's funny is see on the picture here, the white paint. See the lines on the thing is different.
They're not going to match up correctly.
Yeah, they're not going to match up correctly. Yeah.
So I wouldn't even worry about that shit.
And it's like right. It's pretty much right about like that.
Yeah.
How does that look? So if you look at the picture here.
Put the phone down near your hand where the tremolo pocket. Yeah, so you can put them side by side.
Yeah, there you go. I don't need this plugged in anymore. How's that? Close enough, right? But I got to go kind of right up against this right here, right?
Well, I mean, you see it a lot better than we do.
See how the paint stripes are completely different?
I wouldn't even worry about that shit.
See on the guitar here, it shows this is way over further, like a good half an inch further this way. But yeah, I'll just stick it right there. It's close enough, right? Like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks about good. All right. So now we do the fun part, the peeling back. Oh, wait a minute.
Right.
Hold on. Ta-da! All right. Right back to where we were. Right at that. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Like about that.
And what are you going to use to relic the tape?
I don't know. Oh, shit. I put the reflector the opposite direction, so the flat side went against the frickin' tape. I should have left it off. Fuck. Son of a gun. Fucking son of a bitch. Hold on.
What happened? You pushed it down too much? You got plane overhead?
Yeah, there's an airport right nearby. So one thing about doing this outside that makes it challenging. It's okay that that's coming off there like that, but over here I don't want too much of this to come off. It's loosening now. You know what? Should heat it up.
That's going to make it stickier.
Well, it might make it easier to come up though. Yeah, definitely made it easier to pull it up. There you go. Okay. Ta-da! All right, so we got that stuff down here. Where's the picture? So yeah, I guess the other trick is to kind of make this look all old and yucky, right? So you got to use some like.
Use an
grind.
X-Acto knife, not the screwdriver tip.
No, I'm just kind of pushing this down here. I'm not pulling it up. Okay. Get this one out here. There we go. All right, so now we got that done. Right. So now we have to do that next part, which you were saying.
Do you have an X-Acto knife?
Not exactly.
Well, I would wait for part 14.
Not exactly. Oh, I have something similar. Where did I put it?
Holly said use a hammer. That's a good idea.
Got this
and a
thing.
chisel.
Box cutter. And then I did grab like a blade. I can just go at it with this thing.
Oh, you're nuts.
So yeah, this is the tricky part, right? This part. Where did I put that? Let me take a sip of coffee and calm down for a minute.
So Laz, that exposed piece of adhesive, is it really tacky?
It's tacky.
I would, and this is just me. Maybe you want to like
get it
take
wet?
A little. Take like a little bit of. You got plants in the background there. Like just roll some dirt into your hand and maybe just touch the top of that adhesive. I'm serious because you're gonna be stuck to it and getting frustrated, and it's gonna get fucking dirty anyway. So who cares what it is?
Yeah, or baby powder. I got baby powder inside the house.
You need to color the tape anyway, so
that's true.
That dirt's not gonna hurt.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, from like this point on, right here. Right?
Paint namer said blowtorch time.
Should I take Should I take a pencil and mark like the areas of where it needs to stay? Maybe I should do that. Don't I have a pencil here somewhere?
Or a Sharpie?
I got this like kind of thing, like a little coloring pen kind of thing. So yeah, it looks like from the second one up.
William De Silva said you could use dental picks and pick away at the adhesive. So he's going to send you out to the medical supply store now.
This section needs to come out, and then from about here on, it's kind of like this. So this section all needs to come off. All right. Something like that. There's a little section here that stays, and then all this kind of something like that. And then about this amount of it comes off, and then there are a couple holes here and there like that. Yeah, something like that. So like this area here, I kind of want to take off. This area.
Yeah, but Laz, I'll be honest with you, you can't control how deep you're going with that blade. You need something smaller, dude.
I'm going at an angle. I'm just doing a little bit. Yeah.
G. Booknoff says you should have just bought the Relic one.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Relic one. So when I was looking, I couldn't find that. I didn't see that one. And I
Tony
think the
says you're
same
looking
guy.
good.
Thank you. I think the same guy actually sells the Relic one. I didn't see that one. I would have bought that if I could have. If I could have, would have. All right. I'm just gonna carefully peel away. You guys know about our mourning doves, right? The mourning doves that nested in our lavender box here that has peace written on it.
Didn't you did a video with them, right? The other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby is getting pretty big now. It's amazing how quickly they grow. Okay. I'm just kind of like scraping at this with this dull screwdriver because it'll do less damage to the paint underneath than the X-Acto blade, right?
Yeah, because you still want some of that
Yeah, you still want some of the
glue
resin,
on there.
right? Yeah,
You're just taking off that padding.
exactly. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah.
Leo wants to know where Johnny is.
He said he's going to come in a little late today.
He's going to be on. Well, I mean, you're already over an hour, so.
Yeah, I know. This is going to take a while. He might pop in. I wasn't even able to watch the show last night because we were watching that Titanic movie.
See, Tony said the same thing. He said, X-Acto knife out of here.
Yeah, right. Hey, Tony, I'm going to have the paint work done on the van during this next month. And I got to find another rear seat for the van so I can maybe take more people around because I'm going down for NAM. And Kurt with a K, 5150, he and I were gonna get together, so I'm hoping he's still up for that. But I don't know how he wants to do that. Does he want to like meet me here, fly here, and then drive down with me, or want to just pick him up down in LA? Or I don't know where he's planning on staying, but I'm staying at JJ's.
You said that's Kurt with a K?
Yeah, 5150.
Oh, all right. I thought you said Kurt with a C.
Hold on. Well, that deserves this laugh here. Oh my god. Your laugh's better though, man. I think you have the better laugh.
Oh my god.
Honestly. So there's like a little bit of residue of this stuff here in this spot right here, so I don't want to take too much off there.
Was she a big fat person?
Right? And then there's a little residue right around here too, so we'll gently remove some here, but we'll leave some of the residue here.
Right now, you already got the reflector on there. Just have fun taking that
right?
glue off there. However it comes out, it comes out. You got the major parts exposed.
Yeah, I got the major parts exposed. Yeah.
Because I mean, after a while, that stuff's going to start wearing away on its own.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You know what I can use? I think the ideal color is this right here. Coffee.
It's funny you said that. Somebody's just started. No, I'm serious. They're using coffee like to do sneakers, like custom sneakers, and
there you go, man.
It's a big thing.
Hey, you know how to like get the white knobs to look more old fashioned?
Yeah,
soak it in coffee, dude. No, soak it in coffee. Play it, yeah, for 20 years.
Well, just don't wash your hands.
Just don't wash your hands. Well, Johnny never cleans any of his guitars. That's what he says.
I know some people that are like that. Holly said tea bags.
Tea bags, yeah. I think the coffee will work. I'm going to use the coffee.
Laz.
I'm going to go coffee.
Hey, Tony said it's turning out fantastic.
Thank you, Tony.
This particular reflector is probably the hardest. He said, well done.
You know, and that's why I wanted to do it on show live here.
But you're feeling comfortable right now, right? You're in the zone?
Super. I'm in the zone, man. There you go. I'm in the zone. I got the little holes here. You guys should see this. All right. Can I zoom this more? No. Let's zoom to max. So I got the little hole right here. I got the little hole right there. And yeah, it's kind of peeled away a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
That's all that matters, dude. It don't matter what anybody else says.
Right?
You,
Yeah.
yeah, it's your project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Well, no, I'm
It's the
serious, man.
only way you're gonna learn is from your mistakes. So,
Exactly. Yeah. Lee
and
Iacocca said,
you
"If
know
you've
how
never
it
been
is.
fired from a job, you haven't learned anything in the business world yet." You got,
Holly said Eddie would be proud.
I'm sure he's watching. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie is the man. He. Like I was telling everybody, I've been newly, I guess, reintroduced to Edward Van Halen as a much larger fan than I ever was before because I took for granted a lot of what he brought to the world because I didn't really know. But when you start getting into the history of this stuff, you really start to understand. Wow, man, this guy he changed it all.
Yeah.
He changed it all. It was all him. And part of the reason why you don't want to believe it is because you think, yeah, right, one guy's going to come up with all this innovation and come up with all the. But yeah, he did. He was the one that did all of it. you know, and that's the part that you almost don't want to believe. You almost think, oh yeah, he came up with some. He's a tap guy. He was just a tapper. And that's what we thought. No, it was a lot deeper than that. It went way deeper than that.
So, Laz, how far are you gonna go with this guitar? Are you gonna change to Floyd, and are you
Oops.
really gonna go nuts with it?
Oh, he's out at breakfast. Johnny Beane just sent a message. He's out at breakfast. He might be sneaking in on watching some of this, but he's at breakfast. He's got a family life too. I think it's awesome that he takes the time to come on to my shows. It's,
L&M Guitar,
it's
what's up?
super cool. Hey, what's up, Martin or Lucas? One of you
Yeah,
guys.
that's why I said that. I'm not sure which one it is.
Those guys are awesome. I'm going to be visiting them actually in August. In August, I'm going to Nam. I'm going to Germany, and I'm going to be helping out Henning with the Gear Street project, the big thing. And then on my way to Germany, I'm going to go through Austria and visit those guys. They're right on the border of.
Yeah, it's Martin. Hey, what's up, Martin?
Hey, what's up, Martin? What do you think so far? So far, so good. Now I'm just using my fingernails.
What about like a like
Yeah, I've got some of
one of
that.
those sponges, one of those
Yeah,
sponges with like the rough side.
I've actually got some of that Scotch pad stuff right here. Probably right here in my little tool bag. But I've got some. I can go grab that too. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing is that unfortunately the stripes don't line up the same way. That would have been nice. That was
That's not a big deal. Nobody's gonna
more
see the back.
accurate. Yeah.
To the
All right, there we
average
go.
person, that thing looks right. That was the whole intention of it.
Where is this? Yeah.
You should. I think that you have enough off of that so far.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you guys think? You see the picture next to it?
Yeah, just get something to get that dirty.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try the coffee. Just gonna stick my finger in the coffee.
Oh no.
I think it's gonna work. Look, the color's almost perfect. my my
Get a
sweeties there.
brush.
Yeah. Huh? It's almost not dark enough. Soak it in there a little bit.
There you go.
in there, right? I'm afraid if I
Yep.
grab some dirt from the planter boxes here, it's gonna get like way too dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that looks good.
My sweetie's coming out here to show the birds.
She said, "Lucy, I'm home."
Yeah, right.
So does your wife cook, Les? Does she
She
make like
does. She does, but
does
she
she make
doesn't.
does she
Go
make
ahead.
like lobos centavos and arroz
She,
chaufa,
I wish that she was more confident in the kitchen. She's,
papas huacaina,
yeah, I love the papas huancaína, yeah. We usually go out to get like food, but she'll cook stuff once
ceviche?
in a while. Yeah, ceviche, yeah. She'll go out. I mean, she'll make it sometimes, but honestly, she gets very frustrated with cooking because, back home when they do it,
Mama's
there's
cooking.
like, well, they got like a crew. There's like 5
Hmm.
women in the kitchen, and they're
Hmm.
all doing something, and there's so much preparation involved. You know.
Yeah, I've always wanted to work in a kitchen.
Well, there you go. You're doing it. You're doing it,
Yeah,
man.
no, I know.
Well, hey, that is you're living the dream, really, if you're doing what you love to do. So that's what's cool.
Yeah.
I've always liked building things. So, even though when I took a college, I took one of those career counseling courses where they help you decide what you might want to be, and one of it was a building contractor. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be a building contractor like my uncle. But I turned out loving it, and I stayed working in the family business for over a decade or so, and then I started working for myself after I wasn't making enough money working for him hourly.
Max is
Out of,
Max is Max is
yeah,
losing his mind back
yeah,
there.
because mommy's over here. So I think all I need to do is just like let this get more dirty with time, right? You guys see
Yeah.
that?
Hmm.
Let me clean this up. I can take some sandpaper to it, kind of rough it up a little bit. But yeah, all it really needs is just a little wearing down and dirtying up a little more. I wish she would teach me Spanish, but she's got zero patience for me.
It's not hard.
I know. I've taken a class or two. I mean, I can get by conversationally. I can, and I understand more than she thinks. So sometimes I hear her talking. I'm like, really? Uh huh. All right. So let me suck up some of this crap. So I think I got to go a little darker, right? But I think we're there, man, for today anyway. And then the big question to the crowd out there is, should I go all the way? Should I put in all these extra holes and stuff? The tray table holes, all that stuff. Should I go? Should I go? Should I go full Frankie? Let me bring you back in. What do you guys think? Should I go full Frankie? So, I think it could be a little darker. It's a little white, but I'll probably, I mean, I could use like this little pen thing here. This is a water-based kind of stain touch-up kind of thing. Let's see what happens if I add a little bit there. Yeah, I think I need something with. I think I need something with a little more yellow in it.
A little more yeller.
Yeller. That's pretty damn badass, you guys. Check
Yeah.
that out. Yeah, man. I like it. I'm happy with it.
You sure he had the tray table on the back of the Frankie? Not the
Yeah,
5150?
No, it was on this. There are pictures with a whole shit ton of screws on the back of this thing. Yeah. So the next thing is, of course, probably put a proper block into that thing. I got to order something from Tessie Switch, and then get the coated springs. just for the playability side of things, you know. Or I could just go EVH style and just stick some foam in here or whatever to make it more EVH accurate, right? But yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, you know what? I forgot about dremeling this thing. I gotta Dremel that. Should I do that real quick? There's this little corner right here that's this little corner in between the blue that's kind of cracked off of the original.
Go for it.
Should I do it since I got the
You
Dremel
already
handy?
exactly.
Let's do it. Hold on, let me suck up this crap. All right. So let me go to that picture. And then we'll call it a show. Lucy. So you guys can see that picture right there. Yeah, there's that part of it cracked off a little bit like that.
Yeah, that should be easy enough.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that right now.
Because you already got the paint on there, so.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do this again like this. Johnny Beane's missing the show. He's having breakfast. So right here. All right, so it's according to that, it's almost like right inside here like this. So here we go.
Use it like a pencil.
Yeah. Trying to get a good angle on it.
Oh man, that's loud.
Is it? Oh, okay. Let me move
Oh
it
yeah,
away.
that's real loud.
Sorry. I'll move the mic away. And plus, there's a prop phone going. So this one's been stuck on here for a while already, so. This is making a big mess.
Sounds like Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Getting his teeth done.
I wouldn't want to be that dentist.
Right.
Hey, what do you think about the new Kenobi movie that's going to come out? Series?
I didn't even know that there was one.
Yeah, they're going to be coming out in May, I think, an Obi-Wan Kenobi series, or short series, and whatever. Disney or whatever. I don't know, they're doing a movie or a short series. I think they're doing a short series. Alright, here we go. Peel that back now. Suck all this crap.
Oh God.
I don't see what's going on in the chat. What are people commenting?
What?
Sorry, I said,
Huh?
what are people saying in the chat?
What?
I got the
Dude,
snowball.
did you shut the Dremel off?
Yeah, it's off.
Okay.
All right, so let me gently peel this away with this little needle nose pliers I got here. Let's see how this is gonna work here. Nah, it's not gonna be a good idea. Let's try this stuff.
Oh, you're nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice above the sticker.
Above the knuckle. I mean the
There you
sticker.
Screwdriver. actually. Here. There you go. Perfect. I'll use the little screwdriver. There we go. All right. Yeah. I can just suck this up. There we go. Let's take this. And we gotta just make this all dirty looking too now. Okay, I'm using a Dremel again. Here we go.
Careful.
That always reminds me of Bugs Bunny.
Watch yourself, man.
I'm watching the time. All right, little coffee. Got to get a little coffee in there.
Take a sip out of that now.
Yeah, right. A little coffee. There we go. Yeah, this one here needs to be more dirty than the other one.
Could use a Q-tip.
So it's not quite as orange looking as that picture, but I don't know what the lighting is like in this picture. So, oops, what happened? See that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so
yeah, just get a Q-tip and you could dab that coffee in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna put a little of this. Yeah, it looks all right. You see that?
Yeah, push what you did up to the screen a little closer. No, what you did, yeah. Yeah, man, that looks good.
Hold on, I'm gonna knock the coffee over. Let me go back to this. This will be easier. Oops. No, I don't want to leave the website. Silly thing.
Mm-hmm. And now go back to the one, the rectangle.
Oh, the rectangle.
No, what you did, yeah. Yeah, man, that looks good.
Cool, right? Yeah, this could be a little more yellowed as well as this spot here, but yeah, outside of that, I can get like a yellow kind of like marker pen or something. Kind of.
I just start playing it. It'll
just
yellow
start playing
by
it. There
itself.
you go. Exactly. And then all this stuff will start to wear a little bit too. But yeah, I think the blue paint turned out pretty cool too. And the blue paint on this reflector is a little more worn off than that. It's like a little.
Did you have to do a second coat on the blue or no?
No. It's actually more worn off. Like if I knock it down a little like I am right now, it actually looks more accurate to the...
Can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, let me show you. So here's the reflector. There, see it has more on it than this. I need to put a little more on. Maybe a little more on.
That little moron.
A little more on there. Anyway. Yeah, it looks cool, man. I'm happy with it. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a great guitar, though. The necks on this is insanely cool. Let me bring you back.
How's the blue look in the how's the blue look in the front? You did the blue in the front too, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot on the front.
Yeah, just on the bottom.
Yeah, right there. And I think over here a little bit. Yeah.
Looks good.
Ta-da! Reflector is done, and that looks like from afar. That looks fucking right on. That looks dead on, right?
Looks good.
Yeah. Now we just need spotlights and a big stage and stack of EVH Hey, check this out, Paulie.
Oh, oh,
C-chord.
wow. Sounds good. What were you saying about Johnny?
I was hoping he would make it, but it looks like he's not going to make it. Janice, it sounds awesome, but the studio room looks like this right now. Let me see, where did I put my phone? I took a couple pictures so I can show you guys.
What Johnny say he's doing?
He's out having breakfast with his sweetie.
Oh, I thought you said he before you started showing off that you said something else.
So yeah, here's the studio room. In gray.
Leo wants you to play. Leo wants another C chord. So's Holly.
All right, one more C chord, but I'm going to do it down here. How quick I got that? I got it like real quick. I knew a C chord before that. I just was on the spot, and I'm like, C chord, where's the C chord?
Prove all your doubters wrong.
All the doubters. But yeah, what do you guys think of the gray, man? You'll see it better when the show's live in there. But I went from the green to the gray. As a matter of fact, I shot video of it yesterday, but I didn't post it. Should I play this for you guys? So here's when we were painting it, and I'm talking there. You see, there's the green and the gray going on. I got my intern helping me out. So yeah,
I think you should call him like your assistant.
No, he's my intern. He's being paid. He's being paid.
Yeah, but and this is going to lead to what for him?
Well, for him, it gives him something to put on his resume that, he assisted me with my show. He helped with the studio build. It might help him get into. Thanks, Tony. It might help him get into something because he went to college, but it didn't work out for him during COVID. Nobody was happy, and he was dorming, and he wasn't happy there. And
so this is what he's going to school for.
No, he doesn't know what he wants to do, but he can play guitar and bass and backup sing, and he did pretty well with the what do they call it? The what's that rock and roll school thing that's like from that movie that's like
the School of Rock?
School of Rock, yeah, he was doing the School of Rock thing. It's my 55-year-old brain here not functioning. But yeah, he was having a lot of fun with that and doing good playing bass and guitar. Some backup singing,
right? See,
and so part of what I want him to do is to get into this as a way. Hey, Paint Namer, what's up, dude?
G. Bookoff said that interns aren't supposed to be paid. That's why they're interns.
I know, but I'm paying him. Some interns get a little money, and he's not getting a lot, but he's just for the next month or so until the studio's set up.
That's why I said you should give him a different name. I think the intern thing is, I think you shouldn't be like studio assistant, or
maybe we'll graduate him up to that after he's done with his internship. Yeah,
there you go. Something.
There you go. Yeah, but this is right now, he's in between jobs, and so I wanted to give him something to do. His mom asked me, hey, can you give him something to do? And I'm like, yeah, I need some help in the studio. I can finally get it done. So yeah, man. So yeah, they're not supposed to be paid, but yeah, he'll become a full assistant at some point, and then he'll have fun in the studio room too, because we like a lot of similar kinds of music. As a matter of fact, I'm going with him and his mom to catch what's the band at the end of April? Interpol at the Greek. I like that kind of music too, man. I like all kinds of music, almost every kind. Even rap.
Was that like some industrial techno?
No, it's kind of like it's kind of like oh god, how do you describe it? It's kind of new wavy, but not exactly. It's kind of like when new wave kind of went more towards kind of from the 80s, kind of went towards like not grunge, but
industrial.
Because they called it but it's not industrial sounding. It's just
right. But like there were a lot of bands at the time. Back then, they came out of Europe, and it was like a punk fusion.
Yeah, kind of like
dance.
the Smiths, but not the Smiths. They're kind of like the Cure, but not the Cure.
I mean that's all.
Not as melodic and.
No, that's all depressing suicide music.
Yeah,
that's for people who have.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
suicide
I mean,
music.
Yeah.
Like classical. Did you know classical is the number one chosen form of music people listen to when they commit suicide? Classical.
And so how
Makes them
is
feel.
that can't
Makes
be
people.
that can't who made
It's just
that
statistically that's what they found. This is something I studied in psychology, and it's because it puts people in a calm mood, or maybe they pick a particular thing that they like or whatever. And I would also joke that the second number one choice is country music, but that's because of the music. That's a joke. Because you can only cry about your girlfriend and your truck getting broken down and not having enough beer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me put on a little since I'm not a like a monetized channel. I can put a little interpol on for you guys. Oh, it's going to my Bluetooth speakers. Try that again. Yeah, here we go.
What's that?
This is interpol. Like he said,
Rosemary,
It's too loud.
heaven restores you in life.
Yeah.
Coming with
If you leave that on any longer, I'm gonna go slit my wrist. Sounds like my last housemate.
I mean, his vocal style doesn't even change from one song to the next. But
Huh?
James G says, "Yeah, that is awful." But I like all that kind of music. I like all music, so it's got a place, I
Tony
can
wants to know if
appreciate
you're
the
gonna put
OG
some.
country. I appreciate the OG country as well, Holly Lewis. As a matter of fact, I'm a big Johnny Cash fan, if you want to call it country. And I love, Willie Nelson and all that kind of stuff. I like good country music. I just don't like the same stuff like in pop rock music that I hate. I hate that about country too. Anyway, copyright police are gonna get me. Yeah, they probably will. Cigarette burns on the HS last. That's next. Tony, you're right. Okay, Tony, you're right. So let me ask you guys: should I just do everything like the screw holes and everything, and then I gotta take off the emblem? Can I take off should I take it off? Is it under a shot of lacquer or is it just stuck on? That's the question. And then do the
No,
cigarette burns.
there's a clear coat on it. It's a water slide.
Yeah, right. So that's the next steps. All right, so I guess that's the show. Thanks for joining, Paul. You're awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
You rock.
Yep.
T. Bushnoff, CK Tony, Holly Lewis, James G, Paint Namer. Who else is still here? Janice Lala probably made it home. She got paid, she said. I think she was an intern or somebody she knew that was an intern got paid. Leo Safko still probably here. What else?
Smash the thumbs up.
Yeah, smash the ups and the thumbs. Smash them up. Slap them. Comments. I still haven't gotten over that. I feel like I got slapped. That's how bad that was. Anyway, and yeah, leave some comments in the comments section and share the videos and yeah, help me out, man. I've been like trying to hit 500 for a year in subscribers. So if you could share this to your children and tell them, hey, there's this cool guy, Laz, who's got all these guitars that he doesn't know how to play. You can watch his show and not feel bad,
You'd be like, I'm just like that guy.
You can be, I'm like that guy. I want to be like that guy. I got all these guitars and I don't even know how to play them, and it's still fun. No, I can kind of play them. I'm not Eddie Van Halen. But right on, everybody. Thanks for coming. Don't forget the secret to the tone is in your mind. In other words, the mind has the ideas. You get ideas from there. Sometimes it comes from mistakes playing with gear. That's what I like to do. That's why I don't like to read instructions, because I'm following somebody else's way of thinking and I want to just be out of the box. And then the other secret to tone or whatever, the feel comes from your heart. You got to put some feeling into it and all that, right? Put them together with fingers, toes, whatever you use to make music, right, Paulie? What do you use to make music?
You'll get kicked off the air if I disclose that.
Don't put a video. We don't want to watch a video of that either.
No. Neither do
But
I.
whatever. Yeah, mind tone. Exactly, man. Exactly, pain namer. Right. Put it all together. Make some music. Hang out with your friends. That's what I plan to do. Whoever wants to come over here that's nearby, like Dave, Santa Cruz 3600. When he's got some time, he'll come by. He can play. And we can like, hey, yeah, Martin too. We'll be hanging out with Martin this summer, mid-August when I'm in Germany and Austria and Hungary, my homeland, my people's homeland, and make some music together. Right, that's a big part of why that room's got to get done, so we can make some music. And yeah, thanks again, man, for coming on. Sorry, Johnny's out having breakfast. He couldn't make it. I got to catch up on his last night's show, so go check out his show from last night, Saturday Night Live. And then tonight, the String Change show at 8 p.m. Pacific. I guess that's what, 11 Eastern, if you want to watch him change strings or talk about guitars or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna watch Brock. I'll be watching Brock Lesnar kick the shit out of Roman Reigns tonight
at
that
11
time.
p.m.
That's when it usually goes off air, but I think it's set to go till midnight.
You have to give us an update.
Yeah, I don't get paid for that, so
yeah. Did you?
I'll probably
None of us
throw
do,
up, so.
bro. None of us
No,
are getting paid for anything. Johnny's probably the only one who's making some money off of this, and he's been doing it.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I was
16,
joking.
17 years. You know what I mean? He's finally maybe making about $300-400 a month. Anyway, right on, Janice.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks again for joining you guys. I love you all. Paulie loves you all. Look at all his EVH stuff. He's got way more EVH stuff than I do. Yeah. But I'm going to have a Franken van all striped up very soon. And see you guys next time. Have a good one. Happy Sunday. Rock on. Latest.